now we're going to be talking about how to set up your brand new system. Your system's going to be coming with your monitor, your sensors, and the couplers. We're going to go through an unboxing, tell you how to set those up. Opening up the box, you're going to have your monitor, the antenna, and your wiring harness, as well as your addresser magnet. Once we get this powered up to 12-volt system, then we're going to come back and talk about addressing your sensors. Okay, so now we're going to go through how do I set up my system. So the very first thing we want to do is we want to get all of our sensors out, and we're going to mark them with a row number. So we're going to put 0, 1 through how many ever rows we have on our machine. The next step, we already have our monitor set up here with a 12-volt system. So we're going to turn it on. It'll go through a startup sequence, and it'll show you the language that you prefer. We're going to go ahead and select English one more time, and it's going to reboot itself. Okay, so now we have all of our sensors marked. We have our monitor set up. So now we're going to go to function F5 with the right selector button. We're going to confirm it with the power button. You're going to immediately see row number 1. So we're going to shake our sensor. We're going to take our addresser tool. We're going to put it right here between the two S's on ASSY. Hold it there for 5 seconds and it'll address. Okay, we've already addressed all of our sensors. We've got them here. We're going to make sure that they're all awake, and we're going to make sure that they are communicating with the monitor. So we're going to go here to function F1 with the selector button. We're going to confirm that with our power button. You're going to see that it goes into F1 mode, and then it's going to scroll through your sensors. So now we want to talk about installation on the equipment. You'll notice that the ASSY has a Wi-Fi signal on the top side of the sensor, which corresponds to the name here, and here we have the row unit. When we put these on the implement, we want to make sure that if it's in a horizontal mode, that the installation is made with the two S's up facing towards the sky. If it's going to be in a vertical mode, you want to make sure that the name is up and the double S is pointing towards the back of the implement. So we've got our system all ready to install. So we want to install the monitor in the cab. We want to make sure that we keep it about a foot forward of the back pillar on the right hand side of the cab. So we've already used some little connectors to put it here in the accessory port. Now we're going to make sure and clean the glass with a little bit of Zipperol alcohol. Make sure it's free of any debris. Then we remove the protective backing on the ram mount. Then just press it against the glass to make sure it's firmly connected. We want to run through a little bit about what the different options are on your screen. There's actually 7 on the screen. Users want to be attentive to just about 4. So F1 is where we would read the sensors that are connected to the monitor to make sure that everything is communicating. F2 is the audio level. So you are on option F2, you confirm it, and then you have high, off, low, medium, high volume. Then you would just confirm that. F3 function is the brightness on your screen. So if we wanted to change that, you would go to F3, confirm that with the power button, and then you have the different brightness. So S1 is lowest, S2 is medium, S3 is the highest brightness. Confirm it, ready to go. So we've gone through F1, to check and see if the sensors are communicating with the system. F2 is audio volume. F3 is brightness of the screen. F4 we're going to jump over. F5 is to address new sensors. Okay, so our system, as everybody's seen, is very simple, very user-friendly. You're basically going to see 3 different colors of icons on the screen. So you'll see that your fertilizer icon is here in yellow with a figure 8. You're in maneuver mode. If it's green with 2 lines across, that's applying and everything's good. If you have a red icon with a row number, you have a blockage. The other option would be a blue light, and that's if by chance your sensor communicated with the system, everything was working, and for some reason a hose came loose and it fell off in the middle of the field and it was not present with the implement, you would see a blue light with a row unit that would indicate that for some reason or another that particular row is not communicating anymore with the system.